Yo, what's going on, guys? It is the unknown. They keeping at y'all live at almost 3 a.m. Cause on a Friday morning. Cause why the fuck not? I don't fucking know. Today's video to fill in content because I have been busy with school. Grades are sadly dropping a little bit, mainly in 2 classes. So I have been taking a little break. And also just simply a lack of motivation, and I can't figure out a video to do. But hey, I'll get to that in a little bit. So today's little video, filler content, I guess you can call it, is making a debunk video on a FNAF debunk. Now, the person, I will show their username. I did debate them, or at least try to, and they ducked me, and they just gave me shitty-ass arguments in DMs, but hey, that's besides the point. But yeah, so they made an entire debunk on FNAF, and half the shit I realized isn't even from me. It's actually from Viper. But I'm gonna address this because people were basically on my dick on Discord, even though I'm gonna be for real. This debunk is so ass. I honest to God, I'm kind of pissed off that people were on my dick because once again, this shit is so ass. You guys could debunk this, but hey, since people don't have a brain cell and rely on a random nigga on Discord so much, we're here. So yeah. So the first debunk, I'm not really gonna read the entirety of it. Is basically addressing the FNAF 3 fire. Now, the person here basically tries to also argue that because look, he tries to argue that Afton didn't tank the thing due to like the newspaper, which has absolutely no relevancy to that. And also we literally see that he survives it, and also literally as scrap trap we see that he basically tanks this effortlessly. I wouldn't say effortlessly, but he does tank it, and even in the end of the sister location thing, this also gets defeated again. But I don't necessarily care. Along with that, he tries to argue that Springtrap was like one of the items that were found after the fire, which literally that's contradictory by the same fucking image. Along with that, in FNAF 6, like of how Scraptrap was even referred to as an unknown entity. Like, once again, a dumbass could fucking refute this. So it's just fucking I'm actually kind of pissed off that people were pinging me on this, because I'm like, so how does my channel attract dumbasses? And yes, I will say this about my own fans, because once again, I'm not afraid to say how I feel. How do I attract dumbasses to my videos and stuff? So please stop appealing, stop relying on a 17-year-old nigga to defend your own takes. Please stop doing that, because that's gonna make me a little bit irritated and stuff, and I'm probably just gonna start ghosting people. Anyways, so then they basically tries to say they didn't use like a calc, which it only gets to wall level, which I literally showed this in my own Springtrap scaling video. So thank you. Also, this calc is even his. This is actually from my friend. One of my friends, other friend. So good job basically stealing the calc. I don't give a shit about this. But anyway, let's gonna get to the other parts. Freddy footsteps are enough to shake the earth. Bro, honest to God, this was literally a joke that I gave people. And I even said that upon making it. The fact that this was actually taken seriously is mind-boggling. Yeah, if you're a person who takes stuff like this way too seriously, then god damn, you're fucking stupid. Anyways, the context of this was more so towards like the Earth. But like once again, I don't really call this a debunk, because I think debunking hyperbolic arguments, or not even hyperbolic arguments, just an ass scan in general, I don't really call that a debunk, since I believe like a 2-year-old could honestly refute that. But yeah, keep in mind he is literally going to use this context of hyperbole really wrongly, which is why usually in fiction I hate hyperbole arguments, like saying, oh, this is a hyperbole, because like once again, I do believe hyperbole can exist. I just don't believe you can justify them well, and even then, a person just straight up cannot argue for them. But I don't really. That's besides the point. Now, then he addresses the infinite possibility in space-time scans for cosmology. The first scan is a hyperbole. Okay, once again, justify why it's a hyperbole, and also it's literally in context of the main stories. And for the second one, he basically says space-time is not 4D. Now, hold on a second. We're just gonna do this real quick. So, yeah, just do this real quick. Wow. Wow. Honest to God, this should have told y'all, or anyone who saw this, that this guy's a fucking dumbass. I mean, just y'all. I mean, niggas believe in fucking everything they see on the damn internet. That's fucking crazy. Spring Travis like unimaginable evil and stuff. Yeah, okay. Can you refute that? He doesn't even refute that, or I can't even see why. So like, I don't necessarily believe. I kind of edited my scale of this. I just believe that this is like more so high uni. I don't believe in 4D and stuff. Um, it's all a theory that's never been proven in the FNAF universe type thing. There's literally multiple things that structure things and contexts and stories that implies that the verses are type 3. Once again, you're literally going to cut and see how this guy's debunks are not really actually addressing points, but rather just yapping his ass off. I don't know how he was making how he was making points on the Springtrap Fire one, but then after he just gives short short ass half ass responses. Like, I don't understand that. The Bonnie statement, bro. Once again, who uses this? Like, I know there's trolls and stuff, but like Janely, who actually uses this? Because once again, I believe the Bonnie statement is true, but I believe it in a different sense. Like, I believe that this statement is more so not literally that he transcends physics or whatever, but it's just more so referring to the supernatural capabilities of these entities. It's a joke and acknowledges fan theories. This wasn't even in fan theories either, nor was the Bonnie thing a fan theory. So now we don't even know what the hell we're talking about. Also, abide means to tolerate, accept. Yeah, okay, cause I don't give a shit about this part. I mean, I don't give a shit about the scan, nor ever I used it, so I don't care really about that. The first scan is a theory. Okay, so like in context, these two scans are basically literally in context of like the AR world and the Tales books. Yes, they can be mentioned as a theory, but if they correlate or work with something that is basically part of the main story, then it's just an existing thing within that cosmology set. So once again, just I don't fucking care about this one. This simply doesn't prove that it's real world. It's more like a simple theory. Once again, where is the theory part? This is literally someone making fun of how FNAF's cosmology works with IRL stuff, and then Scott basically giving a further clarification. Simply mentioning theoretical, yeah, once again, these same statements of like, quantum, whatever the fucking Tales books or Fry's novels were set and part of the main story and played it part. But yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Also seems like a joke and also needs context. Once again, just justify why. Like, I don't get, like, if y'all going to make a claim, justify the claim. Like, once again, stop believing in half-ass stuff, because you make yourself look like a dumbass, and I'm going to clown on you for being a dumbass, because I take pleasure in making fun of stupidity. But yeah, the same one who says FNAF skills are blind or what, I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, he tries to argue this, I guess. I mean, oh yeah, I remember I made an abstract argument for like the shadows before, which I mean I made a better one for remnant. If you guys want, I'll just show it like when I'm done with this. But not always. Something that's completely formless and abstract and transcendental. Okay, so now we're just cherry picking the context and phrase. Even then, you could just deductively argue that being abstract or like having a lack of like dimensionality in the sense that like you're unbounded by that sense is still Outerversal, at least under the CSAP laws, which I am going to probably start using character stats and profiles a lot more, because versus BioWiki, I literally just found out are pedophiles. Or shit, I don't think I'm supposed to say that. But yeah, they support like, let's just call it SP. If you know the word C, then you understand that. But yeah, I ain't messing with versus BioWiki no more. Abstract or spatial mean have no spatial properties, but remember the same structure abstract, then it's outer, so it needs context to be outer. Why would it need context when the stuff is self-sufficient enough? Maybe in the context of that character or whatever the fuck, but like in the general sense of it being blunt, then I don't necessarily believe that. Basically, I'm saying is that abstract being means he has no spatial properties, and the same being transcendental would have to say he's beyond the dimensional framework. Okay, so once again, your words literally got nowhere. Laws of no name. It's a hyperbole. Okay, so he also argues the laws of nature Afton's a hyperbole. Once again, justify why it's a hyperbole. And also, in the context of this, before then, they literally studied his brain cells and also his body, along with literally trying to kill him multiple times, and discovered the other entity, aka Andrew, keeping Afton alive. So once again, this is them going over multiple things and seeing multiple things and coming to a conclusion on Afton's state. So, like, just why? And then it's just a bunch of cosmology stuff that he then just says, prove it's a theory in the verse. I already addressed the other part, so you already know I'm going to say this part. So once again, just giving half-ass responses. I don't know how a person fell for this, but hey, you're a fucking dumbass if you did. Now to FNAF Worlds. Now, I basically argued that there are multiple expanses of universes via the multiple other minigames that the characters have to beat. And this guy just says there are multiple universes. Wow. So those multiple other worlds that they basically go through and have to defeat just doesn't exist. Okay, I don't give a shit. Okay, cool question. What does this have to do with quantum mechanics? Yeah, I just basically connected FNAF World to like the quantum thing. I don't like this scale, and I don't frankly use it at all anymore, so I don't really care about that part. Yeah, okay, once again, this part here, this first of all, I don't care. Also, this guy literally cannot spell. So cool. Yeah, this is not mine either. This is like Viper's. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that part. That's like Viper's. Endless strength. This is not high uni. Literally look at what the fuck high uni means or endless, and literally this is self-contradicting. And then this is like my other friend's argument. I don't really mess with this, so I don't really care about this. I don't care about those because I don't even agree with the scan. And yeah, I don't really care. And then he made a document about other stuff, which I have the document, and it's literally just him just yapping about bullshit and giving half-assed things along with that. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even notice this part. So, all right. So now he uses the other part in the Ultimate Guidebook, which literally was under fan theories. He literally said it was under this was under fan theories. I'm not joking. This is mentally retarded. But yeah, I don't really give a shit about any of this. It's just giving half-ass responses. But yeah, that's an ass debunk. And if you honest to God appeal to that, then I'm gonna just say it bluntly. I don't care if you're a fan or not, or or liked all my videos. You're stupid and you're fucking retarded. But yeah, to this part here, I actually DM'd the guy like a while ago, literally like trying to debunk my stuff. I sent him my old scales, and then I sent him all this, and literally argued and was just refuting all his shit. And yeah, I then got him into a group chat because I was trying to debate him, and then he ducked. So yeah, so the guy who made this debunk, I already beat his ass in DMs, and he ducked me for a debate. So yeah. So please, stop pinging me to dumb ass shit when you could just as easily refute it yourself based off the countless videos of information that I have gave. But hey, I don't fucking care. And also, I guess I'll let y'all know I am kind of finished with my Sonic skills. I haven't read all the mainline games. I've only read a couple that basically see mainline story and stuff, but yeah, that's really about it. I think there was something I was supposed to show, but I can't really remember. I don't think it matters at all. But, yeah, so, that's addressing a FNAF debunk. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show, like, my little Remnant outer argument. So, like, I basically argued for Remnant that, like, Remnant basically is an abstract concept, since basically it not only works with the intangible and tangible, but also basically makes something that is almost real, meaning that basically it is mostly non-physical. And also how Remnant basically functions with the emotions, with the emotional level, which is basically part of an abstract concept, and mostly uses this for like spiritual characters or entities like the shadows, which are basically non-physical. And then I basically have this deductive argument from a friend. I basically on the CSAP end of how like you need to be Outerversal you can be Outerversal by being abstract, and yeah, that's kind of really it. I mean, I don't really mess with the argument. I only really think S-tier FNAF characters like Puppet, Golden Freddy, and Eleanor and the Shadow scale to this. I don't really believe in others. But like, that's just an argument. That doesn't inherently mean that I 100% objectively believe in that. It's just an argument because once again, I make arguments. Like I don't make like purely objective scales. I just give arguments because like scaling is mostly subjective. It's just how convincing can you make it. So like yeah, that's really it. Um yeah, and then this is the FNAF store. I mean, if you want access to this, you can just simply DM me and tell me why you want it. But yeah, I mean that's really about it. And this is like my crossverse server too for like other verses. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the video. I'm kind of happy I made this because I mean, once again, like this guy's debunking all over my dick and shit. So like, it's happy to get this shit out there. But yeah, without that, this is the unknown debunking dumbass shit on the internet. May God bless y'all. Keep all y'all safe. Peace.